County Traffic Safety Coalition. We were here last year about this same time to let you guys know that we are a coalition that serves the county. We thought it was important this year to come because of the two new board members, Supervisor McCowan and Supervisor Brown. Congratulations on your election, and wanted to just let you know what we're about as the coalition. So let me get started here. The history of the coalition was October 10th, 2003. There was a Traffic Safety Congress that was held nationwide, and as a result of that Traffic Safety Congress, people here in the county from various governmental agencies thought it would be important for those agencies that are concerned with traffic safety to have a means to network and develop relationships so that we could all focus our efforts collectively on making Mendocino County a safer place to be. The members of the coalition as it stands now are the Fort Bragg Police Department, Mendocino County Sheriffs, Ukiah Police Department, Willits, Mendocino County Department of Public Health, Mendocino County Department of Transportation, Caltrans, Coastal Valley EMS, CAL FIRE, MCOG, and also the California Highway Patrol. The mission of our coalition is to promote traffic safety and to reduce deaths and injuries on the public streets and highways of Mendocino County. Our goal, as you can see, is to reduce crashes and crash severity, to rationalize safety efforts, interagency cooperation, share resources, joint task force activities, and to seek funding for safety initiatives. The tools that we use to accomplish those goals are the 4 E's of traffic safety: education, engineering, enforcement, emergency response, plus everyone else. And I think, as you can see, the members of the various members of our coalition basically have all aspects of those 4 tools that we utilize. Education is something that we think is probably the most important aspect of what we can do to improve traffic safety. One of the things that the CHP does, and we have done in cooperation with Caltrans and Mendocino County Community Health Services, is to provide child safety seats. A couple different programs that we do to make those available to people that need them, and also to educate parents about the specific statutes that apply and how to use the traffic child safety seats correctly. Another educational program that we've been involved with through the coalition, the CHP specifically, and it's the other members of the coalition, is the Every 15 Minutes program that some of you may have heard. We think it's a very successful program, very effective, involves education at the high school level, primarily graduating seniors. We try to put on this program so that they can see a real life, as real life as we can possibly make it, kind of a scared straight approach that we take about using alcohol and the various consequences, and also the responsibilities that the high school kids have to not just themselves but to their friends and family and the other people that use the highways. So that's been a very important part of our coalition's efforts. We've also gone through reality check, the bike lanes, safe routes to schools is something that we've worked with the county to try to establish widening the streets, sidewalks, and that sort of thing to make children and their parents, when they get to school, have when you have, obviously there's a lot of traffic that will be present at the beginning of the school day and also at the end of the school day. So we've tried to work in that regard to make school zones safer. Reality Check is another program that we've actually been involved with here locally. We're very pleased with with the way that worked out, Youth Prevention Services, it was actually a grant from the California Office of Traffic Safety to Mendocino County Community Health Services. We were very pleased to be able to partner with that agency and give our expertise as far as field sobriety tests and that sort of thing. And we really were very pleased with that, the outcome of that. And that was one of the things that came about directly from our involvement with the coalition. As I said, one of the most important things I think we all get out of it is that we're able to network and communicate with various agencies and the people in those agencies that have a stake in traffic safety. So that reality check was a direct result of the coalition's activities. Engineering is something that our partners at Mendocino County Department of Transportation and Caltrans contribute to our coalition. Through accident analysis is one of the things that we look at, but we try to specifically talk about areas that need improvements, and we get a lot of input from the various members, myself and Caltrans and Department of Transportation. We kind of, what we do is we can isolate the areas that we feel like we need to focus on. Sherwood Road, for instance, is one of something that we've talked about, improving that that particular stretch of highway in our county. Through the rumble strips is something that we like to talk about and implement at some time. The signs and marking, dynamic signing, improved geometry. The rumble strips, as I said, is a very important part of traffic safety, and that's something that when we get together we can talk about and highlight things that we may need in particular areas of the county. And then, of course, there's the law enforcement aspect of traffic safety that we're all aware of. It is a very important part of traffic safety, but it's not the only thing that's important. But the law enforcement partners of the coalition, we talk about, and we've actually implemented some DUI task force operations that we've been able to spearhead here in the county with our partners from the Sheriff's Department, Fort Bragg Police Department, Willits, Ukiah. That was something that came about through my involvement with the coalition. And what we've done is we try to pool our resources, get the biggest bang for our buck, because all of us are, as you know, in any government agency, we all wish we could have more staffing and more resources, but that's the reality of it is that it won't probably happen. But so what we do is we try to focus on specific events that might be happening in a community. For instance, up in Willits, the 4th of July rodeo that they have up there, the various agencies contributed members to go up there, and we did a DUI task force operation. We were very effective in that. We actually arrested a few people for driving under the influence, but more importantly, what we did was we actually publicized it in the newspaper that it was going to be going on, and I think we actually deterred a lot of people from actually going out and driving under the influence. And that's what we look for, is deterrence, rather than, after the fact when someone's already committed the violation and unfortunately possibly gotten involved in an accident or something. So from the law enforcement perspective, it's been very effective with the coalition that we've been able to pool our resources in that regard. And then we do our accident investigations. All of the law enforcement agencies are required to conduct investigations of accidents that occur within their jurisdiction. And we can bring, at the coalition when we meet, we bring specific accidents that are of particular note, and we discuss them and decide, see if there's anything that we can figure out that we can do to prevent similar occurrences. And that's something that's very important for us. And then we have the emergency response aspect of it, which